Hello viewers, Nltv welcomes you to English Prime Time. I'm Chipen Kung. These are the top stories for now. Nltv Truckers TI project has organized a health camp for truck drivers and helpers at Old NST Parking Dimapur on Saturday. Camp held under the theme Know Your Status. The project has been running since 2000. Press briefing held on overall security scenario, district security action plan and crime review at Dimapur Commissioner of Police Office Chamber on 25th September 2021. All Nagaland Private Schools Association Anapsa Kohima unit held its annual general body meeting on the theme The Way Ahead for Educators in the Post-Pandemic Period at Baptist High, Kohima. National Highway 29 from Sovima Village Gate to Taiko Village Dimapur, which falls under NESITS, inaugurated by Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy on Saturday. Inauguration program held at Nagaland State Cricket Stadium, Sovima, Dimapur. Angami Students Union on Saturday sealed the Vodafone office in Kohima district because of poor network connectivity in the town. And now the news in details. A truck camp for truck drivers and helpers was held at Dimapur Old NST parking site. The camp was organized by Nltv Truckers TI project Dimapur under the theme Know Your Status. This truck camp project had been under NACO and NSEX since 2000. They usually go to different locations where trucks are parked and then set up health camps for truck drivers and helpers. We have a report.
Ajimon Ayadu Yede Health Camp for Truck Drivers and Helpers organized by Nltv Truckers TI Project Dimapur. Ahina ase itu to all NST parking Dimapur de tahan bra itu camp to khuli na ase. To itu la details karne mohan yete la program coordinator lo khota koi logo. Sir apna naam to kya ase?
Mera naam Prem Kumar Singh.
Acha itu kila ase itu exactly itu truckers khan la kiba ekta inga helpers itu la koina ase to itu la opor olop apni hange detail di
ami khala to truckers project koina ase project ekta truck drivers helpers itu khala ka project ase itu 2000 from the 2000 years tate pra itabi itu chole ase itu Nagaland project ase under NSEX under NACO and NSEX na to itu project chole ase to ami khan enaga different truck drivers handymen kan thaka helpers kan thaka tate different locations jai jai kane health camp kan kuri thake
to yede aji kiman ta location kora ase apne
aji khali ek din te ektai kora ami kan ekta location ni kora dusra alag lagte FCI te bhi kurise hoy IOC Indian Oil te bhi aur jiman parking kan ase truck jiman jun jaga te hold kore itu jaga khante ami kan etu kan program kuri thake
icha to kiman jaga te kurise
এতিয়া অলমোস্ট আমি খান 8 হৈ যাইছে
8 আৰু কিমান তক যাব নিচিনা ভাবনা আছে
10 তকি যাব এটা এটা আৰু একটা লাস্ট কৰিব
এটো সাল কাৰণে
ইটো মহিনা কাৰণে আৰু নেক্সট উইল সি লেটাৰ
থ্যাংক ইউ আপনি না টাইম লৈ মন কথা কই
থ্যাংক ইউ
তোমান দেখি লইছে এতে তাহান ইটো তো স্পেশালি ট্রাক ড্রাইভার্স আৰু হেল্পার্স খান কাৰণে ইটো কেম্প শুরু কৰিছে কোনে janai disu mohanke aro inga khobor han karne apni sai thakbi Nagaland TV moi aro machuni with camera person Benang Sonap for Nltv.
Can a meme that criticized a minister or a government be unlawful? Well, ask Vika SIA, a social activist who took a shot at one of the ministers from Nipurio's government in a meme and landed in jail. Are not the people's representative answerable to people in a democracy? Or are they using their power to suppress people's voice? Well, there are the questions that need to be addressed. We have a report.
We want worthy cars but don't want to build good roads. This was the post where there was an image of a dilapidated road filled with potholes on one side, and on the other side, Nagaland's Minister for Public Health and Engineering Department, Jacob Zimomi, was seen standing with a luxurious car.
You arrested. The masses feel that it is a murder of democracy, totally curtailing one's freedom of speech and expression, as enshrined under Article 19 of the Fundamental Rights. So, sir, what is your stand on the issue and how do you plan to take it forward?
Thank you, Nltv, for the privilege again. This incident happened day before yesterday. It was on day before yesterday. I got a photo circulation in my WhatsApp with a photo of our one side of a road and other with a car with our honorable PHE minister over it. So when I look at that photo, the road picturized there is the same road that I've been raising up in the month of June, July.
Apparently, the post that was shared in Facebook story was a dig at the government's failure to provide public better road facilities, though the political heavyweights continue to live a lavish life. As the post that circulated in social media went viral, it rubbed the minister Jacob Zimomi the wrong way. Vika SI, a social activist who shared the story in his Facebook account, was detained by Dimapur police on the complaint filed by the PA of the PHE minister.
The same road that I've been raising it. So I put it up, that photo, I put it up in my story. It was not even in Facebook or I didn't write anything. I just put that photo that I was circulated in my WhatsApp, in my Facebook story. And I just wrote 2 or 3 words over it that instead of buying worthy cars, why not we all build a good roads? That was mentioned there. Then I am told by the police that the Honorable Minister's PA has a complaint.
But the question that arises here is that, was the post derogatory and unlawful? As Vika narrated the story, some shocking revelation come to fore that he was asked to have some kind of back channel talks to sort out the issue.
The police came to my house and asked me to go along with them. So I was shocked. They did not tell me anything. I keep on asking what's the reason. They took me to Dipapar police station, and after reaching there only, I again insisted what happened. Then they told me that the Minister PS has filed a complaint regarding the story. Then I said, what is wrong with the story? They said the complaint is there, so I am asked to. So I waited for there till around 10-11.
Here, the role of police has also come under scanner, as Vika's revelations have pointed finger towards the police's role in the matter as well. Interestingly, the police did not brief media on what grounds or charges Vika was detained. And Vika's words brings police under suspicion as they allegedly pushed Vika to have some back channel talks. Did Vika committed a serious offense by sharing a viral photo?
So I just write an extra word over there that we must not buy worthy cars and make third class road. That was my tweet. So there are some middlemen among the families going on to apologize, but I said I can apologize for the post I put in the story.
It's not a hidden fact that the politicians live very lavish lifestyle with decorative bungalows, expensive cars and assets under their kitty. But when a meme took a dig at them, was it that insulting that they used the police machinery to stop people criticizing them? Does not such act is a scathing attack on freedom of speech and expression?
But what I could little hear with their argument was some IT sections was there, which my advocate and the judge were saying is a bailable thing. It is not that serious thing.
Well, it is not to be forgotten that we live in a democratic country and ministers are people's representative only. Their sole purpose should be to serve the people they represent. And furthermore, a minister or a government is answerable for their actions as well. If they can't face criticism, shall they misutilize their power and try to suppress people's voice?
I mean, filing a lawsuit against me, but I think there were rumors going on that I'm arrested, I'm put in the jail like that, but I'm safe at home. From yesterday, I'm home. Of course, quite for 2-3 hours, there were some push-up hiccups going on, but I'm safe, and I'll be safe till I suppose if they don't have any ill intentions, I'll be here like this.
Though Vika is under free sky now after he has been granted bail, apparently incident like Vika's arrest is not a good sign for healthy democracy and has left a lot of question in the mind of common people unanswered. With inputs from camera person Ju Chan and reporter Chan Penny, News Desk, Nagaland TV.
Angami Students' Union on Saturday sealed the Vodafone office in Kohima district because of poor network connectivity in the town. According to reports, the union gave them a time period of 15 days to improve the network connectivity. However, they failed to bring any changes to the network. Therefore, the union took the matter into their hands and sealed the office without any further ado. The union reiterated that the office shall be sealed unless the network provider company brings good network connectivity in the town.
Welcome to Nltv. Aji Nltv thang ide Kohima de aina je. Idu Kohima amila bichti dikhado VI la office seal bina je. Idu bong guna seal bina thayado asu angami student union thala bong rise. Ami source pa in sabti du bong rado kini bong rise godo tahan 15 days dise rise period. Idu Kohima de network biya hodo improvement kuribi inaona tahan 15 days dise. Idu 15 days dia do tahan action idu office tan iku action do kurinai bise improvement of the network to iku ulinai idu bara tahan after the 15 days tahan idu office ami tan dikhia ase ki tala tan pura marina idu sticker marina ase seal guna ase idu bara idu seal ina thaido aro kita kholawo idu hudisi ulidu do ita do tahan ko hisab ti do idu office tan tahan network tan do kita phal grow improvement do aniwo idu bisde he office to kholawo ina bise until and unless improvement na thakya tak to tahan idu office to na seal rai kho ro bong ro ina bise idu khobor lule ase ami as a reporter Rabin Hang amila camera person Kevile. Thank you for watching Nltv.
Bhushan Ma 2021 Converging Towards a Healthy Walk Through Life was organized at Social Welfare Department Council Hall in Mon on Friday, 24th September 2021. Bhushan Ma supervisor of Mon block, Nyapung Wapshu, said that the program was aimed at reducing malnourishment in children by 2022, and the program was targeted at children from 0 to 6 years of age and lactating mothers and adolescent girls. Information on kitchen gardening, Childline 1098 emergency services, HIV, TB dots plus were also discussed in the program. The All Nagaland Private Schools Association, ANAPSA Kohima unit held its annual general body meeting at Baptist High Kohima on Saturday. There are currently 84 schools registered under ANAPSA Kohima unit. During the program, it was decided that schools with 500 students or less would pay a membership fee of 800 rupees. Schools with 500 to 1,000 students to pay 1,000 rupees and 1,200 rupees for schools with 1,000 to 1,500 students. Schools with more than 1,500 students would have to pay a membership fee of rupees 1,600. 1 hour was provided to complete registration procedures before the meeting commenced. The program was held under the theme The Way Ahead for Educators in the Post-Pandemic Period. Project Director Task Force for Music and Arts, Dr. Hovitol Sotu, was the resource person of the program.
Thousands of students have been entrusted to us. And of course, it is not our fault. But then, it is because of the situation, the pandemic has taken the better of us these 2 years. You, the people who are, thinking about imparting quality education to your students, the principal, the headmasters, the assistant headmasters, while you're grappling with the idea on how do my school give the best to our students in this odd situation, The school owners and the managing board members of all your schools have been grappling on how to pay the salary of the most loved teachers that we have. And many of you had to move on with 50% of your salary or even lesser than that in this pandemic. While the other government servants, though the officers have been declared almost holidays, unofficial holidays, they kept getting all their salaries. The sad reality, because most of our schools, we are depending mostly on the fees of the fees that we receive to pay the salaries of our teachers. And that's how many of you have been made to suffer untold miseries.
The teachers of Cheongsang Government Middle School, Station 1, constructed drainage in the school campus on September 23rd and 24th. Furthermore, the teachers contributed Rs 40,000 for the drainage construction. The teachers, along with 3 hired laborers, completed the work. Reportedly, the teachers worked from morning till evening to complete the construction of the drainage system. Chalido Sangdam, teacher in charge of GMS Station 1, stated that since last 6 years, there was a need of proper drainage system within the school campus. However, due to lack of financial resources, the construction of the drainage was left undone.
I'd like to share a kind of initiative that we have taken in the class, in the school. Since last 6 years back, there was a need of solid drainage construction within the campus of school, but due to lack of financial resources, we could not get it done in reality. It has been waited, and we have been waited for any financial resources since last 2-3 years, but we could not get any financial resources. Therefore, last week, I called up a meeting with my staff, and here in that meeting, we have resolved that there should be a proper drainage in the school so that we may have a clean environment. Therefore, in that meeting we discussed about the resources. Seeing the limited resources we could not get from any source, any angle, we decided in the meeting that why don't we collect a few amount within our staff and do away with the drainage construction. So after contributing from our staff, we decided to initiate we decided to take initiative to construct a drainage construction. So we set up one committee. It was headed by Sir Pinjong Nungsang, graduate teacher, and
G. Kishan Reddy, Union Minister for Tourism, Culture and Development of North Eastern Region, inaugurated the state's first soil testing laboratory on Friday at the Directorate of Soil and Water Conservation, AG Colony, Kohima. The function was chaired by K. Libandang Lota, IAS, Commissioner and Secretary to the Government of Nagaland. Meanwhile, Nibakronu, Minister of Planning and Coordination, Land Revenue, Parliamentary Affairs, Nagaland, in his speech said that Nagaland is rich in biodiversity and that anything can grow in their land. He further concluded by thanking the Union Minister for his presence. Furthermore, Reddy requested all the officers to start the soil testing starting from the block level.
Sri Awamiji, Director, Soil and Water Conservation Department, other dignitaries, brothers and sisters, friends, it is a pleasure to be here. This is a beautiful Nagaland state today. I'm also participating different programs, review meetings, schemes of the Government of India as well as the Nagaland state. And also today, now I am inaugurated State Soil Testing Laboratory. Several activities we are going to participate in this program. Northeastern region has been a focus area for Government of India, particularly our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji regularly is discussing on the importance of the northeastern states. Northeastern states is a land of opportunity, land of investment, land of employment generation, land of manufacturing sector, land of IT, land of tourism, land of medicinal plants. Prime Minister calls northeastern states as a Ashtalakshmi, 8 states they symbolize the different sources of wealth and health. With the snow-capped peaks, fast flowing rivers, large valleys and breathtaking landscapes, each of the northeastern states have a wealthy of tourist destinations.
The National Socialist Council of Nagalim, NSCN-IM, dictated the legislators of Tirap, Changlang and Longting TCL districts to withdraw their support to Chief Minister Pema Khandu and Deputy Chief Minister Chawna Min, accusing the two of acting against the Naga people's interest. The outfit also said that the MLAs who fail to uphold the right of the Nagas in Arunachal Pradesh will be considered anti-Naga. The statement from the NSCN-IM is reportedly a reaction to the circular issued by Longting Deputy Commissioner Banilego, informing the public about the Constitution Scheduled Tribes Order Amendment Bill 2021, delaying the term any other Naga tribe. The inauguration of road from National Highway 29 Sovima Village Gate to Taiku Village, Dimapur under NASIDS was held on Saturday at 11 a.m. at Sovima Gate. NH 29, where Shri G. Kishan Reddy, Union Minister for Culture, Tourism and Donor, unveiled a commemorative plaque. The meeting was chaired by Shri Menukol John, Principal Secretary, Works and Housing Department. Furthermore, Reddy in his speech highlighted that the project's goal is to provide an alternative route from National Highway 29 Sovima Gate to Taiku Village. He further stated that Nagaland is a state with a lot of opportunities with rich culture and traditions. He also said that he will coordinate on behalf of Government of India for the development activity in the Northeast region with commitment to implement all the government schemes in the region.
Today, Naga people, they are very friendly people and self-respected people. Now they are coming, they are seeing the developmental activity. They want to development. They want to support the governments and they want to results. Our governments also is ready to give, fulfill their achievements.
Can you share one message, man? Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Futsero Police on Friday, led by OC, seized 5,280 capsules of prohibited spasmodic Proxivion from a Honda City car near Futsero town, based on a tip-off on movement of drug peddlers. Furthermore, the 3 occupants who were the main dealers of the prohibited drug in Futsero and Peg were arrested. A case has been registered against them and further investigation is underway. Kohima police arrested one person named Lolitio Kairi on September 21st in charge of robbery. According to sources, officers of North Police Station swung into action on a tip-off and solved the case in less than 24 hours and recovered 2.5 lakh. Furthermore, police is still on the lookout for the other accused, identified as Zelole Getz, who is still absconding. Kohima police on September 20 received an information regarding a broad daylight robbery at gunpoint by unknown masked miscreants from the vehicle of a doctor near SBI main branch. Reportedly, the accused persons robbed ₹5 lakhs. The police has launched a manhunt to arrest the other accused person to recover the remaining amount. A case has been registered at North Police Station for further investigation. The state government has announced that all rural households in Nagaland will be provided functional household tap connection (FHTC) by March 2023. Minister for Public Health Engineering Department PhD Jacob Jimomi, while addressing the mid-year review meeting on Jal Jeevan Mission at the PHED Conference Hall in Kohima, said that the department will be exerting all their efforts into completing the target in 16 months' time. The Jal Jeevan Mission is envisioned to provide safe drinking water through individual household tap connections to all households in rural India. The Defense Ministry has appointed Virender Singh Bhatania as Additional Director General of the Indian Coast Guard headquarters in the national capital. The posting under order was issued by the government on Friday, and VS Bhatania will take charge on September 30. Bhatania has been serving as in the organization for 3.5 decades before he was promoted. After the previous officer took premature retirement months before his superannuation, Bhatania was the Deputy Director General Policy and Plans at ICG headquarters in New Delhi and held several key appointments, both afloat and ashore. The flag officer is a recipient of the President's Dadrakshak Medal for Distinguished Service, Dadrakshak Medal for Gallantry Service, and has been commended with Director General Indian Coast Guard Commendation. As COVID-19 cases decreases in Maharashtra, the state government has announced the reopening of all religious places of worship in the state from October 7, which is the first day of Navratri. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray said that all places of worship shall open for all devotees, but they should follow strict COVID-19 safety protocols. The state government was under pressure from political parties to open up temples, especially after it has provided relaxation to many sectors like restaurants, malls and shops. The Maharashtra government has been facing protests by the BJP over not opening temples, which remained shut due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
See, as far as Corona is concerned, after Ganpati, government was expecting patients will increase, but suddenly that has not happened, and number of patients are decreasing day by day in Mumbai city particularly. So maybe that reason government has taken this decision to open the temples.
नहीं, हमारे यही प्रत्येक है, खुलनी चाहिए। देखो ये तो जो कोरोना है, ये तो देखो एक महामारी थी, काल क्रोह को कोई भी कुछ भी बोलो, लेकिन ये जो भगवान की आस्था है, इसको हम लोग सर्वप्रथम मानते हैं कि भगवान शुक्रिया हो जाए, तो हम लोग सब सबड़े, इसीलिए हम भगवान से शुक्रिया किए हमारे खुल जाए, बहुत जल्दी खुल जाए, यही भावना हमारे चाहते हैं।
अच्छा साहब, फैसला अच्छा है,
इस पर मैं खुश हूँ और यहाँ का जो जनता है, फेरी वाले हैं, धंधा वाले, सब खुश हैं। कल साहब बहुत तकलीफ था लेकिन अभी ठीक है। अभी जो सुना हूँ आज से हम लोग, तब से हमको बहुत खुशी हुआ साहब। मंदिर खुल रहा है,
इससे क्या फर्क पड़ जाएगा आपके?
सब धंधा रोजी व्यापार आगे बढ़ जाएगा। बच्चों का पढ़ाई लिखाई, हेन तेन फीस सबका सब अच्छा।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached New York on Saturday to address the 76th session of United Nations General Assembly. He is the first world leader to address the UN General Assembly, scheduled at 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Prime Minister Modi will focus on pressing global challenges, including the coronavirus pandemic, terrorism and climate change. PM Modi has last addressed the UN General Assembly in 2019. At least 109 heads of state and government will address the UN General Assembly in person at the event in New York, while 60 more will address the debate through pre-recorded video statements. The theme of this year's UN General Assembly session is Building Resilience Through Hope to Recover from COVID-19, Rebuild Sustainability, Respond to the needs of the planet, respect the rights of people, and revitalize the United Nations. Deputy Inspector General Bhupendra Singh on Friday flagged off a cycle rally of the Border Security Force as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on Saturday from Amritsar to Rajghat in New Delhi. Singh informed that they have started the rally from Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar and it will end at Rajghat in Delhi on October 2nd. Further, he stated that the motive of the cycle rally is to give a message of national integration to the entire nation. Furthermore, a total of 900 cyclists altogether will cover around 546 kilometers by October 2nd.
कहाँ से शुरू की? ये रैली हमने जलियांवाला बाग से शुरू की है और ये जलंधर, खन्ना, सोनीपत होते हुए राजघाट में जाके
कितने साइकिलिंग इसमें शामिल और कहाँ से ये शुरू हुई है?
पंजाब फ्रंटियर में 3 जगह से शुरू हुई है, जलियांवाला बाग, हुसैनीवाला और करतारपुर से।
क्या उद्देश्य है इसका?
इसका उद्देश्य नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन का मैसेज देना है और ये आज़ादी के 75वें अमृत महोत्सव के उपलक्ष्य में निकाली।
टोटल कितने साइकिल वहाँ पे राजघाट पे इकट्ठे होंगे?
टोटल
An infrastructure partnership and fellowship program was launched in the Quad Leaders Summit on Friday. In a joint statement, the Quad leaders agreed on building each other's regional infrastructure separately and launching a new Quad infrastructure partnership together. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, US President Joe Biden, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, and Japan's Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga said in a joint statement that they would not only deepen cooperation in these critical areas, but also broaden it to the new ones. The Quad will meet regularly to coordinate the efforts and map the region's infrastructure needs and coordinate on regional needs and opportunities, providing technical assistance and empowering regional partners with tools and promoting sustainable infrastructure development. And that's all for now. For more news and updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.